Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. WWE superstar Jimmy Uso recently talked about his brother Jey Uso's popularity in the Stamford-based promotion. Big Jim made a huge confession about his relationship with the Yeet Master. In 2023, Jey Uso left the bloodline to embark on a new chapter in his career. He joined Monday Night RAW and soon became a fan favorite. Fans pushed for him to win singles gold in the company, and the Triple H-led creative team listened to the audience by making the Yeet Master an Intercontinental Champion and a World Heavyweight Champion. Jey is still at the top of the card as he will wrestle CM Punk for the vacated world title at Saturday night's main event on November 1, 2025. Meanwhile, Jimmy Uso hasn't experienced the same singles success as his brother Jey. In fact, Big Jim has been losing singles matches left, right, and center. During a recent edition of Peter Rosenberg's Cheap Heat podcast, Jimmy Uso talked about his brother's popularity in WWE. Big Jim said that although he likes what he is doing at the moment in the company, he believes Jey Uso was on another level. Jimmy added that people now mistake him for Jey whenever he travels. He also said that he was grateful for his brother's success, but he didn't want to be leashed up anymore. Big Jim also suggested that the leash between him and his brother was hanging by one chain link and was about to crack. Bill Apter believes Jimmy Uso will turn on Jey Uso at WWE Saturday night's main event. During a recent edition of Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Time Machine, Bill Apter said that he believed Jimmy Uso would turn on Jey Uso during the latter's clash with CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday night's main event on November 1st. It will be interesting to see what the Triple H-led creative team has planned for Jimmy Uso's future. Ashrit Satija is from New Delhi, India, and is a dynamic writer for Sportskeeda Wrestling. With a deep passion for professional wrestling, he expertly captures its essence through insightful analysis. Ashrit's articles have become a go-to source for fans, delivering the latest news. His favorite WWE wrestlers are John Cena and Randy Orton. He is also a big football fan. His favorite team is Real Madrid, and his favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo. His articulate writing style, extensive industry knowledge, and meticulous research ensure both entertainment and information for readers. Engaging with the WWE community, Ashrit sparks meaningful discussions and fosters camaraderie. As a dedicated contributor, he continues to shape the narrative of this exhilarating sport, leaving a lasting impact through his eloquent prose and unwavering passion. Jimmy Uso unleashes on Jey Uso, says the relationship about to crack. Tension continues to rise within the bloodline as Jimmy Uso has finally broken his silence on the current state of his relationship with his twin brother, Jey Uso. In an emotionally charged statement following recent WWE SmackDown events, Jimmy expressed his frustration and disappointment toward Jey, admitting that the bond they once called unbreakable is now about to crack. His words have sparked strong reactions from fans and fellow superstars, who are witnessing one of WWE's most dramatic family breakdowns in years. For years, the USOs were inseparable, twin brothers who not only dominated the tag team division, but also embodied loyalty and family unity. Together, they held the SmackDown Tag Team Championships for record-breaking reigns, cementing themselves as one of the most successful duos in WWE history. However, since Jey's decision to distance himself from the bloodline and embark on a solo path as main event Jey Uso, the cracks between the brothers have deepened. Jimmy's recent comments confirm what many had feared, that their personal relationship may be beyond repair. Jimmy revealed that he feels betrayed and abandoned by Jey's actions. The shift began when Jey chose independence after years of living under Roman Reigns' leadership. While Jey found his identity outside the bloodline, Jimmy's attempts to bring him back were met with defiance. What once started as sibling rivalry has now evolved into genuine resentment. Jimmy admitted that watching Jey thrive alone has been difficult, especially when he feels that his brother turned his back on family to chase personal glory. According to WWE insiders, Jimmy's words didn't come from a place of hatred, but rather deep emotional conflict. He acknowledged that he still loves his brother, but believes that their communication has completely broken down. Sources close to the situation described Jimmy's mindset as torn between family loyalty and personal pride. His statement that the relationship is about to crack wasn't just a threat, it was a warning that something explosive might be on the horizon. The emotional divide between the Uso brothers mirrors their professional journeys. Jey has emerged as one of the top singles stars in WWE, regularly competing against the biggest names in the company. He has evolved into a confident performer who thrives under pressure, winning the support of fans worldwide. Meanwhile, Jimmy has found himself lost in the shadows, struggling to define his own identity without Jay by his side. This internal conflict seems to have intensified Jimmy's bitterness, leading to public outbursts that highlight just how far apart the twins have drifted. The WWE Universe has taken sides, with many expressing sympathy for both brothers. Some fans believe Jimmy's frustration is justified, arguing that Jay's rise came at the expense of family unity. Others, however, feel that Jay had every right to break free from the toxic dynamics of the bloodline and forge his own legacy. The debate has added emotional depth to one of WWE's most compelling storylines, reminding fans that behind the larger-than-life personas are real feelings, struggles, and loyalty tests. Behind the scenes, WWE management is reportedly thrilled with how the storyline has evolved. The emotional realism between Jimmy and Jay is said to be drawing record engagement across social media. Every gesture, every promo, and every look between the two brothers fuels speculation about when and how their feud will reach its breaking point. Some believe that a long-awaited one-on-one showdown between the USOs is inevitable, possibly at a major event like WrestleMania, where years of pent-up emotion could finally explode in the ring. What makes the tension more gripping is the family's larger legacy. Their father, Rikishi, has always emphasized unity among his sons, often expressing hope that they will reconcile before things go too far. However, even Rikishi's attempts to intervene seem to have done little to heal the growing rift. Insiders claim that Rikishi has privately urged his sons to remember that family comes before fame, but both Jimmy and Jay appear too deeply entrenched in their pride to back down now. Jimmy's declaration that the relationship is about to crack also raises questions about his future within WWE. Will he continue to chase his brother's shadow, or will he take drastic steps to prove that he doesn't need Jay to succeed? Some speculate that Jimmy could align himself with new allies, possibly reigniting his connection to the bloodline under Solo Sikoa's leadership. Others suggest he may turn his pain into motivation to carve his own singles path, a redemption arc that could see him finally earn the respect he's been craving. Meanwhile, Jey Uso's silence following Jimmy's comments has only added fuel to the fire. Many fans interpret his lack of response as calm confidence, a sign that Jay is focused on his career and refuses to get dragged into a family feud. Others believe it's the calm before the storm, and that Jay will soon have his own message for his twin brother. Either way, the emotional weight of this situation is unlike anything fans have seen in recent years. The USO's journey, from their early tag team days to this emotional crossroads, is a reminder of how wrestling often blurs the line between performance and reality. Their shared history, the victories, betrayals, and sacrifices, makes this feud feel personal, not just for them, but for everyone who has followed their story since day one. If Jimmy's warning is any indication, the breaking point may be closer than anyone realizes. The relationship between the Uso twins, once a symbol of brotherhood and strength, now hangs by a thread. Whether that thread snaps in a moment of violence or bends under forgiveness remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, WWE is on the verge of delivering one of its most emotional sibling confrontations ever. As fans await the next chapter, one can only hope that the brothers find clarity, either in the ring or within themselves. But if Jimmy's words are to be believed, the road to reconciliation might already be closed. And when the cracks finally give way, the fallout could shake the entire bloodline to its core.